Okay, excuse me. Howdy, folks. It is I, your friendly neighborhood Stootley, and, 6 o'clock, so must be time for me to stream. How y'all doing today? Hey, 29, welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. Did you have a fun dance? It's a little early to be coming home from a dance, isn't it? I guess if you're on the East Coast, it's 9. That's reasonable. Anyway, hope you had a good time, and welcome. We're here on Elvish right now. I'm planning on heading over to the adventure server today, but doesn't look like any players from the adventure server are on, so we'll see. We'll see who shows up. In the meantime, I think I'm going to get started on my ferry building here. Hey, Wafts. Hey, Wafts is on. Okay, well, in that case, I think we're going to head on over to the adventure server after all. Right? This is just some leftover stuff from the build over there. I don't think that needs to stay. So I'm gonna hop on over to room 19 and I'm gonna try to join a clan. Get some defenses going, see what we can do. I got some of the more serious bugs fixed. It's now possible to disband a clan, and you shouldn't have any trouble accepting or kicking people. Let me get out of mod mode. And where am I? I am in a hole, because of course I am. I need to wait until my mining fatigue goes away, which is not for another 2 minutes? What the hell? Okay. Alright. In that case, I'm cheating a little bit. I'm not sure where I am. So, I was going to join up with Phoenix's clan was my plan. I think Phoenix is on Elvish right now. Not so much a dance then, more of a brawl. I'm guessing the dance wasn't for them, right? I'm gonna head on over to my base, see if I have anything useful in the way of supplies. To get this show on the road, I want to get at least a war or two in to test the mechanics. I spent a lot of time last night looking at the break times. I actually even made a little spreadsheet that calculates break times for various blocks with various tools and various enchantment levels and different levels of Mining Fatigue 3. And I think it works out pretty well the way it is right now, frankly. With a Efficiency 5 diamond pick, you can break a hardness 5 block, which is the hardest block you're realistically going to be able to make walls out of, in about a minute. So if you have, say, a wall that's 4 or 5 blocks thick and a single person while at war is trying to get through it, it would take maybe 10 minutes of uninterrupted digging, which seems like a reasonable amount of time to mount a defense. I don't know what people will come up with as far as, placing haste beacons or things like that. That might make a difference. But beyond just doing the math, I don't know there's a whole lot I can do other than just see how things play out. Alright, I'm going to get over to my base, because it's getting dark and my survivability isn't great. And for that, I want a boat, because my base is on an island. Boom, boom, boom. Where on earth am I? And where is my base? I still haven't quite wrapped my head around the architecture here. I mean the landscape. I'm not quite sure where everything is. This is not mine, but I'm going to go check it out anyway because it's not in somebody's base, and they left some food. How nice. Look at that. Free pork chops. And some coal, too, to go with it. So I'm thinking maybe if Phoenix... Oh, nullsec is too far down. So you did... I think he accidentally hit enter instead of apostrophe there. Okay, so let's check this out. Region list will show me a list of all regions. You didn't declare one. Okay, well, no worries. I don't have any kind of defense going. Anyway, and I'm not sure if Phoenix is going to come on. Hey, Fled, welcome to the stream, man. How you doing? We're on the adventure server today. We're doing some testing. This is, if you haven't tuned in before, this is a 1-week test of the basic mechanics for the adventure server. We're testing the ability to join, leave clans, to, you're busy tomorrow? Okay, well, no worries. There's always Monday. I could, if we want to do some testing, I can probably make a couple of quick changes to the code so that we can... What just happened? Did I, like... No. Anyway, I'm going to go find my base. So I can do /region info followed by a region number and get the center coordinates. And one of the things I'm going to do pretty quickly is set this up so that you can automatically have your compass point to a specific region. Hey, as long as they were having fun, 29, that's all that matters, right? The nice things about preschoolers is they tend not to be overly self-conscious, at least when they don't think anybody's looking. Of course, sometimes they're so painfully shy that they can't even speak within 20 feet of somebody they don't know. But, you know, kids will be kids. This is a nice swamp. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this swamp. This is a perfectly good swamp. I mean, it's missing an ogre. It should have an ogre. All swamps should have ogres. Minus 280, 352. I'm right next to it. That's my island right there. See? Right as I walk into it. I've got all these chickens going on for no obvious reason. Okay. Let's see. I have a derp hut. Gotta have derp huts. Hey, Wafts, if you're up for it, can you test the key box real quick, make sure it works properly for you? I'm pretty sure I have it fixed. I tested it a few times. I do have a spare key, though. I put one in my chest and one in here. My key box, just in case. So I don't really have much in the way of useful materials here. There's not a whole lot I can do. I have 4 Q-Bucks. That's not enough to buy a defense guardian spawner or anything like that. Is Phoenix on? Yeah, Phoenix is on. And it's daytime. Excellent. I like daytime. Yeah, all right, cool. I can wait for a little while. I'll do some resource gathering. If anybody else wants to come on, so basically yeah, exactly. I haven't run into the ogre yet. Thankfully. Ogres with Scottish accents make me very nervous for some reason. Childhood incident, I suspect. Something to do with the Glasgow Ogre Circus. Anyway, ogre clowns, man. I'm telling you, they're the worst. If anybody wants to hop on, if y'all are on Elvish and you want to just swing by and check it out, Wafs is on, and once Phoenix is on, he'll be able to accept applications as well. So we got 2 clans going. I'm working on the adventure server right now. I'm not technically building anything. We're hopefully going to do some testing today. But we got to get some players on in order for that to work. I can't really do much testing of clan wars with 2 players. So I think what I'll do is I'll go and see about gathering up some resources. I have... Yeah, I think I can cause there to be a war if we can get a couple players on. Really, any other time. This is the last time in your life you're going to be... Oh, never mind. I can't even be bothered to be sarcastic. No, it's okay. I do want to do a war today if we can. Your computer will explode on Monday. It's got a time bomb attached to it. Hey, 29. Welcome. So have a quick look at the rules if you're joining for the first time. It explains how you can apply to a clan, how you can look through regions and find other players' regions and other clan regions. It's all relatively straightforward. You just need to know what the commands are. And there is also some information in the instructions about how to get your welcome kit. Since this is a test server, every player can just apply for a welcome kit, and you'll get some Q-Bucks and some other essentials so you can make yourself a key. If you want to start a clan, please feel free, but we have 2, and that's all we really need for testing. The guards, well, they are Minecraft mobs. They're feral, so to speak. The way they work is that when a guard spawns, it targets the player who caused him to spawn and will continue to target the player who caused him to spawn. Once that player is too far away or too much time has passed, they'll despawn. That doesn't mean it's impossible that they'll take a swipe at you, because, like I said, they're feral and I can only control them to a reasonably limited degree. No, you can /clan apply, so if you want to join... No. It'll only trigger, the Guardian spawner will only trigger if there are players who are not a member of your clan in range of the spawner, which is, I believe, 10 or 12. So my plan is to join Phoenix's clan once he comes on, and Waffles already has a couple of members. Anybody else who wants to hop on can join either, of course. I am, after all, not the boss of you, but I'd like to keep it kind of balanced. Again, this is just a test. This server will only be up for a few more days. Now, I did just now post something on the forum recruiting builders, because we are going to need... Oh, nice. We're going to need a lot of random encounter builds for this server. Do /clan list to get a list of all clans, and then you can do /clan info followed by the clan number to get the full details on that clan. You no longer have to reference clans by name. They all have a number now. If you do clan list, it'll show you the number. And if you're doing like clan apply, you can use the clan number instead of the name. You can still use the name. Can you hide them? I don't see why not. They will spawn a mob in the block above them. But for example, the skeletons, I think it would make sense. Whoa, okay, alright. I need to be a little more careful maybe. Also, I'm a little short on health. But, sorry, as I was saying, for the skeleton spawners, for example, it would make sense to put the spawners in turrets off the ground so that you can have them shoot at your enemies without your enemies easily being able to get to them. And as far as the zombie spawners go, you could, and I'm not 100% sure whether this would work, but you should be able to like put them under a half slab or something. And it would still work. So give it a try. You know, I'm kind of curious too to see how people are going to use those things. I gotta get out of here. I thought I was doing just fine here, but I'm clearly not. Oh, come on. Seriously? Nope. fine. I'm not far away. Balls. Let's see, where did I go digging? There was a little cove. Was it down here? It was apparently not down here. Hey, there you go. Wafts, you got a new member. Oh, Hunter and Phoenix are on too. Let me /clan list and /clan apply to. What the? /clan apply to. Application sent. Oh, okay, so I changed something and apparently it's sending out the help information. If you /apply to a clan, I'll be able to fix that pretty quickly. But right now that's just a minor glitch, nothing to worry about. There it is. See? A little cove with a sheep. So now if I do /clan info to, I can see all of the information here. And it would appear that I have been accepted into the clan. Excellent. Good stuff. All right, I'll swing by. I'm going to retrieve my stuff and finish grabbing this iron. And what we'll do, I think, is we'll start a war at 7 Pacific in 42 minutes. So spend some time to get prepared. I don't know yet. I don't have a fixed date for that just yet. Let's see. Where was that hole? Over here. Wait, does that guy have my armor and sword? That guy has my armor and sword. It's alright. I came out of here with some diamonds. Yeah, /cc. See? See? CC. I could just beat him to death with my bare hands. I mean, eventually he's going to die. Or a shovel. Shovels are weapons. I'm going to stay on the stream channel. What I'd like to do at some point is work out how to do an integration with Discord so that I can automatically create Discord channels when a new clan is founded and set access privileges. But right now, to my knowledge, there's no way of doing that. I think it would be a good thing to have, though, if I could automate that. Well, right now I don't think it's really necessary. We have like the red and blue team Discord channels we can use for the time being. Yeah, I will head on over to the base right away. I'll gather up whatever stuff I need here. Do /clan info, comma, then /region info. Now this isn't the last day. As it stands right now, Tuesday will probably be the last day. And then it'll probably be a week or so before I'm ready to launch a longer alpha test. Let's see, I don't know what's needed and what isn't, but I'm going to grab everything I have that seems immediately useful or somewhat rare. If I put my armor on, I'll have a few more inventory slots free. How do you like me now? I'm so smart. And a few Q-bucks that I have, an anvil, and we are good by the look of it. Now, let's head on over to the... Let me sleep, and then I'll head on over to the clan HQ. Let me sleep, break my bed, and then head on over to the clan HQ. String, we're still like in the phase where we don't have bows, so I'll bring the string. And there's nothing else in here that's really particularly useful or essential. So that'll do it. All right. Let's go join our clanmates. /clan info, and I happen to know I'm clan 2. I gotta fix that that spam. Let me fix that real quick, because it's just gonna bug me. And it'll probably only take a minute. /clan. Let's see, command /clan. The command is disband, blah blah blah. Set parse to true. List set parse to true. Info, here we go. Chat, announce. So instead of having a separate help subcommand, what I'm doing right now is I'm automatically showing the help if the command that you gave is not an existing command. So even if you just do /clan, you'll get the help text. I figured that would be a little bit more convenient for everybody. I did not build my own computer per se, Fled. I kind of bought a thrift store i5. The only thing I'm using off of it right now is the motherboard and the processor. Everything else I either scraped together from other little bits and pieces that I have lying around or pulled out of my previous computer. Okay. And that's reloaded. So now if I do /clan info to, yeah, I don't get the help text anymore. Great. Cool. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, we got 5 members. And what I'm interested in is the region. So I'm going to do /region info 4. Hey, Turtle King. Welcome. And that gives us the coordinates 136, 816. So let's head on over. 136, 816. That's that away. Now where's my boat? My boat! War boat, var! Clan regions and player regions differ a little bit. You can't declare war on a player, so player regions are more well protected, but if a player is in a clan and their clan goes to war, their region will count as a clan region. That's to prevent people from hiding the good stuff in a private player's region so that it's, you know, safe from raids. We're going to start the war at 7, so that's in a little over half an hour. Get some time going to set up some defenses. And we'll see how it goes. Bear in mind, though, I think with the gear that we now have, breaking stuff is still going to be pretty hard. You kind of need halfway decent diamond tools before the break times become reasonable. I think it would take, like, even at war, it would take like 6 minutes to break a block with just an iron pick. If you're interested, I can post the spreadsheet. I can post a screenshot of it on Discord. We're testing our alpha clan server, Turtle. What did I say those coordinates were? 136, 816. So basically that way. Cool. Did I manage to get my sword back? I did, although it's pretty much done. Cool. Great. Welcome to the stream then. You almost got you logged so you wouldn't get killed by a mob. Hey, look, I got a bunch of bones. I'm gonna get me a doggy. This is one uninterested dog. There we go. Alright, you think I can go for 2? Yes! 2 puppies! Alright, doggies, you're coming with me. So a few things that I'm going to do for the clan server fairly early on is I'm going to add a bonus for mounted combat. The idea being that you get a melee damage bonus if you are mounted, and it'll probably at first just be a fixed bonus, like a 25, 30, maybe 50% combat bonus if you're attacking from a horse. But eventually I want to link it to the horse's stats, so better horses give you better attack stats. I think that'll make the game a little more interesting. Horses have their drawbacks. They're hard to move around on. But if you can use them, you know, go for it. I think it would be a good idea. This is it. This is my new home. And Hunter and Phoenix are... I don't know if they're here. And there's the entrance. Okay. So, we've got a little defensive interior going on here. That's good. State and dogs. I come bearing defense. Hey, check it out. Does that work? It works, but I can't really get out. Okay. I don't know what the exact idea is with the setup here. I'll just have to replace this. I mean, I can set my bed spawn that way, and I'll probably spawn there, but even if I do spawn there, I'd have to break a block to get out. So, we've definitely got a decent defense going on here. Yeah, that's good. What about the chest? Did you get a key for the chests yet? I don't think you missed anything, really. I'm not really experiencing any lag. I have a key. I have a key on me. But I'll have to make like duplicates for you guys. I have 4 arrows. You can have them. It's not much, obviously. Can I get a promotion to rank 3, please? Okay, so these are our spawners. I just realized, well, we don't have final models for anything yet. So eventually, obviously, it should be possible to tell the difference between a skeleton spawner and a spider spawner. And there are going to be other spawners as well. So what I think we need to do, if it's okay with you guys, is I'm going to set up a couple of, thank you, a couple of iron doors here. And I think maybe in the middle we can set up a tower where we can shoot from. What? Over here, what? Oh, the chests are here. Okay, great. If you cover the thing in cobble, they will spawn on the block, in the block above the spawner itself. So if you cover it in cobble, they will spawn and suffocate. So you don't want to do that. Okay, I'm going to park my doggies here. And it's Waffles. I lost a little honor on that, but it was worth it. Shall we just go nuke them? Honor be damned. It's probably a trap. He's going to lead lead us right into an ambush, isn't he? That was my sword. My sword's broken. We're so close, too. All right, well, I think we've sufficiently chased him off. That's all we're going to get right now. We can follow him over the entire map, but let's head on back. That might have just been a distraction, too. And don't come back, exactly. That'll teach you. Okay, all right, let's get some defenses going. We have maybe half an hour or so before this war starts, and we need to get the place buffed up a little bit. So first of all, I guess what I'm going to do, well, first of all, I'm going to cook up this iron so I can get myself a sword. And the combat cooldown's done, so... Oh, check it out. We got all kinds of cool stuff here. We got an insurance vendor and a key machine and a key chest. So we need to set up interior. Can I break this down and turn it into something a little more aesthetic, Phoenix? Is that okay? Let's do something useful here. Is there more iron than the couple of iron I just placed in? Yeah, we're gonna layer it. We're gonna give it a couple of different levels. Oh yeah, excellent. I think the back wall's probably good here. So you can't build walls out of obsidian on this server. You can place obsidian for portals, but you can't build walls out of them. That means that in practice, the hardest materials you're going to be able to use for building with some amount of reason are going to be redstone blocks and coal blocks, actually. Both of those are reasonably easy to make, and they are hardness 5 as opposed to hardness 2 for the standard stone and stuff. So I'm thinking, you know, if you make like a 3 thick wall with 1 layer of coal blocks on the interior, that would be a reasonably good defense. I mean, you could go crazy. You could make it bigger and bigger, but there's no urgent need to make it much bigger than that. So the inner keep is going to be what we're trying to defend, I think. The outer wall will be to slow them down, but unless we can like get up on top of the wall and fire down on them. What's the iron situation look like, guys? Do we have any? I know we got raided. There's literally nothing here. Is Hunter mining? Okay, cool. So we're some iron would be great, and if you find some lava down there, and if you can get a couple of lava buckets, yeah, the Nether biome is officially called the Hell biome. I always thought that was kind of funny. You're getting arrows. Okay. Arrows are good too. Phoenix, maybe you can try to dig up some more iron while... Oh, Hunter is getting iron. Sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you meant you were only getting arrows. I might have to dig up some more cobble for this. So if Hunter's mining, Phoenix, can you try to get a walkway set up or ladders along the outer wall so we can get up there? It would be best if there were like a walkway 1 block beneath the bottom level here, and then ladders to get up on the 4 individual walls or something. That way we'll be able to see them coming and maybe get a couple of pot shots in before they get too close. And hopefully with that we'll actually be able to hold them off the wall. I'm not going to do any walls thicker than 1 block just for the sake of actually being able to test the game to a degree. I could put down like a 4-block wall around everything, but because nobody has diamond gear, or at least enchanted diamond gear, it's going to be very hard to break through that in any reasonable amount of time. Now, iron doors, I don't think we can use them because you can't use locks on them. It would be great if there was a way to actually shears drop apples when you break leaves. I could, but it's not something I'd be like instantly inspired to do. Why? Is that like a needful thing? Okay. Is my inventory full? I guess so. I have a fair amount of food in case anybody starts running out. So we'll just put the entrance here, I think, and we'll double up the entrance maybe. Did you pick up that block I just broke? Is it on top of the wall or something? Oh, here it is. Now remember, while you're at war, you can place dirt blocks in an enemy's region, but that's the only block you can place. Just pop it down here. Oh, little lag spike there. Just pop it down here. Okay, that's great. Now let me just double check, make sure. Yeah, so my key is right here. And I think I can make another copy. I have enough Q-Bucks to do so. So Hunter, here's your copy of the key. Put it in your key box. Phoenix, I have a key for you as well. Again, put it in your key box. And then I can take mine out and actually lock these chests with it. There you go. This is a key box right here. It acts as an inventory. Right click on it as you would a chest. Any keys you put in there count as being in your inventory for the purpose of opening doors. So once they're in the chest, they're safe. You don't have to worry about them breaking. And we'll lock this as well. Roger that. I have a few iron. I need to make myself an iron sword at least, but do you guys at least have iron swords? I know Waffles has some decent diamond gear, but I don't think he has anybody else online. TL is going to be on later, so it should be a fair fight. I have food, yeah. That's Phoenix. Phoenix just picked up the food that I meant to give you. Oh, it already was locked. Okay. So, I'm going to change this just a little bit so that we can put some doors in here. You can't open the chest now? Locked with stately main key. That's odd. Huh. That works, but the chests don't. I'm a little mystified right now. It's saying locked, but I can't unlock it. Huh. Okay, I guess I should probably fix that then, huh? Alright, give me a sec, guys. Let me work on this. Phoenix, can you maybe just put a wooden slab roof on top of this with parapet around the edges so we're kind of covered from fire? Hey, Dogcat. And I'm not sure what went wrong here with the key, but bear with me a sec while I fix it. This is kind of unavoidable, I guess, although I'm a little mystified here because this was working just fine on my chest. So let me have a look. Locked. No. Not really. Don't want to play. Key test. Here we go. Has key is true. Keychain.player is set. Loop all play items in inventory block. Is it the lock owner that's the problem? Okay, this is interesting. This is interesting. So Hunter's the only one that can open them? Just for now. It's still showing up as... Nope, now they're unlocked. Let me try it. There's some kind of... My key is in my inventory. Okay, derp. Excellent. Okay, I put some in the furnace. There should be 9 in there now. Okay, so that's properly locked. Hey, Dogcat. Dogcat one of ours? Yeah, Dogcat is one of ours. Try opening it now, Phoenix. Or Hunter. Now try opening the bottom one. And the top one. I don't know what that's about. I'll have to look into it in more detail. Something to do with the person who made the key versus the person who locked the thing. Which is probably just a small glitch. Didn't you say TL was going to be on WAFs? I thought you had like friends and stuff. Okay, so we got a roof. We need to be able to get up onto the roof. So let's pop a ladder down right about there, I guess. You have any slabs left, Phoenix? Understood. Alright, well, we'll wait, and if it's like lopsided, I'll just change clans. Alright, so, You've got a good sword. I'm going to make myself at least an iron sword here. What did you build? Great. Excellent. And a ladder. I'm going to have to go find more wood. All right, well, I hope you make it back in time, but otherwise I'll see you when we see you. And I kind of... Well, Hunter's out mining. It's probably not a bad idea if you go out and do some mining as well. No, I'll if I do that, I'll give all the stuff back and unlock the chests. Again, guys, this is just a test. Now, bear in mind, locks also work with trapdoors. So if anybody wants to get a ladder and a trapdoor set up here and lock it, actually, let me lock it because apparently there's some kind of issue with the keys and the owners. I'll have to look into that. And you know what? I should make myself at least a stone axe, right? So I can chop down some trees. And we'll put doors in here as well, I think. What we should do here maybe is have a second door. The door isn't technically the weak spot. I don't think it's harder to break or easier to break than the rocks, the stones. I think they have the same hardness. Skelly spawner OP. It's not that bad. You mean the Oh, do you have an actual skeleton spawner? Is that what you mean? Yeah. I'm just digging up some wood right now. I'll be back with it shortly. Nice. That puts us at a bit of a disadvantage, doesn't it? Hey, Moxie. Welcome. So I think the issue with the keys is that the key test looks for both the name of the key and the person who made the key. And I think maybe the person who made the key doesn't get applied properly. Oh, that's clever. That'll work. But what we should do is set up a little barrier here so that people can't shoot us through there. I don't. I have 3 string, which is not enough for a bow, obviously. Alright, this will give us something to like hide behind in case we need to shoot somebody in front of the door. But that's a perfectly viable door right there. That'll work. Alright, let's get a little bit of fencing going here for the windows. Like that. Now bear in mind, they can place dirt at war. So they will theoretically be able to get over this wall. That's why we need to be able to defend this interior building. And to that end, the iron sword? Yeah, you can just have a couple of my iron. I have a few. You're better at archery. You probably are, too. Alright, yeah, the string you can have. The sword, you can keep your diamond sword. I'll just make do with what I have. Where are you? Is that you? That is you. Here. I don't know. Keep your sword. I'm fine. Patch up the top. Yeah, I'm gonna set up like some parapets around here, up top. I got some extra wood for specifically for that purpose. But I do also need a few ladders. That should be enough. Redstone blocks are good defensive blocks, so yes. Oh. Sorry, I didn't notice that you gave me ladders. Sorry. I'm not sure. I think Dogcat might not be on the stream. The lapis? Did you give me lapis? There you go. Didn't even notice. Okay. And now let's make sure we can actually defend it. Do we want to go with wood on this? I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Wood makes more sense. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, so lapis blocks, I mean redstone blocks have a hardness of 5, where cobblestone has a hardness of 2. So redstone blocks are good building blocks for defenses, although it's going to be ugly as sin if people actually decide that that would be a great way to make an entire building. I should eat. Okay. All right. So this is something we can like stand on and get back behind the defensive line if we need to. And then we have the ability to... Are you trying to make it higher, Phoenix? Is that what you're doing? Because I don't think that serves much of a purpose. I gotta be a little more careful with my health, too. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and lock the trapdoor and the front door and everything with my key, because apparently everything works fine. Oh, I see. Clicked on none. There's some debug notifications still happening. I'll work on that. I'm just about out. I'm going to close off these windows, because they don't really serve us any purpose right now. Welcome, Stick Dude. Yeah, okay, we got a staircase up here too. I hadn't realized that. Cool. Alright, so this is reasonably well defensible, I guess. More or less. And as of right now, Woffs is still alone in his clan. So if that keeps up, we're going to have to come up with a different distribution of forces here. Because, you know, one-man war, not much fun. Okay. And then, was this one already locked? Yes, now it's locked. Okay, let's see. There's some cobblestone in the bottom chest, in the double chest. I'll put my extra iron and anvil there as well. Oh, check this out. I seem to have a power 1 bow for some reason. No arrows, but I do have a power 1 bow. And then for the defense, what if I try to make a little spawn platform here for the skeleton? I think that might be a good idea. Or, oh, I have an even better idea. We can build him a little cage. We could do this, and that, and that. And that'll be like our skeleton spawning cage, and then we'll put the actual spawner on the ground there. Yeah, remember you can do /region info to get the coordinates of a region. This is a skeleton guard spawner. So hopefully that'll give us a skeleton who can defend the entrance. I don't know if we want to block this side off, because that would make him a pretty easy target too. And then we'll move this one somewhere a little more central. Not in there, obviously, because the skeleton isn't especially useful in a place like that. We'll put him down here, and then what we can do is put a trapdoor above him. So the skeleton, I mean the zombie should spawn on top of the trapdoor, and that'll give the spawner a little bit of protection. And then I can lock it with my key. Everybody should have a copy of this key now, except for Dogcat. And this is kind of defensible, I guess, now. Did you find some string? It turns out, already have a bow. I have a power 1 bow. But no arrows. So if you have any arrows to spare, that'd be cool. And the dogs, hopefully the dogs will help out, but they're not particularly helpful. I need some Q-Bucks to make a copy, but you guys should be able to... No, actually, I'm not sure that you can. I don't think you can make copies of other people's keys. So if somebody can throw me... Oh, I have enough. Hold on. I have just enough Q-Bucks to copy a key. That's the key chest. This is... that's what I was looking for. Alright, I have a spare key in the chest here. I know that's kind of silly. Somebody's going to have to get it for you. But at least it won't be on me in case of death or... What is this? more clues, huh? Okay, no big deal. Fast regen is on? Yeah, that shouldn't be. Let me make a note of that and add it to the to-do list. To-do fast regen off. I should probably also disable bow spamming like we have on Elvish. You got a bow for everybody. And like I said, I have a bow. I just don't have arrows. Cool. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and fix the war declaration stuff. That's going to take me just a minute or two, and then we can actually make sure that the actual war functionality works. There's nothing needs fixing. I just need to find a way to manually cause there to be a war. And I'd kind of like you guys to be able to see this, but I don't know how interesting it would be watching me write code. Probably not very. But trust me, I'm doing stuff. And as soon as I'm actually doing stuff, you'll be able to hear me type. Right now I'm just trying to find the right file. Here we go. All right. So we have the war declaration here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it so you can declare war at any time. And I'll set it up so that wars start at 7 instead of 6 for now. Loop war count times. The hour now is 27, 8, 9, 10, 22. And that should do it. Gonna get a quick lag spike while I reload this. Clan list. Alright, / clan war 3. No such clan. Really? That's odd. Let's see what's going on here. The command is war. Clan member to player is set. Clan num, blah blah blah. Clan to arg2. Test num to arg2 parses integer. Clan name. Test num is set. Set target to test num. Target is not set. Blah blah blah. Set target to test num. Clan name test num is set. I'm not sure what the deal is here. Clan war 3. It's clan 3, right? No such clan. Set target to loop index. No. Loop index is the clan. There we go. Debugging on the fly while streaming. Why not? / clan war 3. No such clan. Screw you! Oh, I messed up my nested loops. Target is not set. There we go. Target is set. This needs to be tabbed down 1, and that should do it. And let me check to make sure I didn't break anything when I tried to fix something. Loop clan name, loop value is this. All of this needs to go. Okay. Let's try it again. Script reload clan. Clan war 3. Okay, we're about to be at war. Woffs, you're in trouble now. No, that's it's going to start in a minute. It should start in a minute. ATL. But I changed the numbers without actually changing the text that goes with it, just for today, because we want to get a war on. And nobody declared before the stream started. So hopefully that war will start shortly. /clan info 2, that's us. Wars Breakfast Club declared. Animals and Breakfast Club are now at war. And now we are in an active war with the people from the Breakfast Club, so keep your eyes open. It's happening, people. So what I suggest we do, well, so do the region info thing. Region list and then region info, and that'll give you coordinates. Yeah, half a stack of arrows is enough for me, thank you. I want to stay clear of the entrance. I know that everybody can bear in mind, y'all, that Woffs and TL can see what I'm saying here. Make sure you keep all of the doors closed, guys. /MC and /CCR. I gotta be careful with that one. /region list. And we are interested in /region info 8. -168, 640. That's not that far from here. It's that way. Okay, well. Oh, the beer fairy's here with beer. Thank you, beer fairy. Okay, I'll leave my dogs here. Hopefully they'll be able to help out with defense. They might just teleport to me, though. Dogcat, Hunter, you guys stay behind. Phoenix. Remember, /CC for clan chat. All right, are these nicer than what I have? Yeah, sure, feather falling. I'll take them. Let me put some stuff away that I'm not going to need for recon. Got extra food here in case you need it. Got some armor, the efficiency pick. Actually, I might take the efficiency pick with me in case I decide something needs breaking. The axe, same thing. And I'm going to take this dirt. Now, remember, during a clan war, dirt is the only block you can place in an enemy's territory. Thank you. That will come in handy. And I have food. I have a bed for some reason. Don't need that. All right. I'm going to have to close this now, and we are rolling out. Sorry, what? They're near? Use clan chat, please. All right, I'll scout around a little bit. You guys get back in the base, get up on the wall so you can snipe if you see anything. If they're coming to us, that's fine. I have some armor. I wouldn't mind better armor, because what I have right now is obviously completely haphazard. They're not within range. They're not showing up on the taskbar. So that's not a concern yet. All right, Phoenix, are you with me? Okay, I'm gonna head back for armor real quick, I guess. Boots. These are the boots I just put in the chest, dude. I have feather falling boots. That I can use, thank you. Oh, you know what? I'm not even 100% sure that I set my bed spawn. Let me make sure I set my bed spawn real quick. Okay. I don't want to die and end up somewhere stupid. If you guys can, get some extra armor in the chest and weapons in case somebody dies. Even if it's just stone swords. All right, let's go. I don't know if they're waiting for us or planning on raiding while we're away. Let me get those coordinates again. There it is, -168, 640. Now bear in mind, while we're out of our clan region, they don't get mining fatigue, so we don't have a combat advantage. So keep an eye on your score bar. Maybe 20 isn't enough, because like having them in sight. Wow. What the? Can you scoop up my stuff, Phoenix? You might as well head on back to base. I have nothing right now. Let me see what I can do here as far as defending myself. Really nothing? No cobblestone? No nothing. This is probably the best tool I can find. Crap. Well, if we lost our gear, and there are only 2 of us with gear left, we're in trouble. And we probably did lose our gear. It's all good. I died too, without really getting a shot off. Hunter got a kill. Alright, they're actually at the base now, I think. Are they in the base? I think damn it is acceptable for a PG-13 audience. How are they in the base? Oh, they're not. Did Hunter leave the base? Okay, make sure you keep all of the doors closed. We got nothing, guys. We have nothing between us. I'll go stand guard to the best of my ability. So the range on the scoreboard obviously needs to be a little longer. If people can actually shoot you, you should be able to see them on the scoreboard. So I'll up it to maybe 40 or something. Yeah, give it to Phoenix or to me. Did TL just leave? Why? Okay, well, if Wafs is coming, he's being coy about it. So, we got kind of no game right now. Wafs is out there. That's Hunter. Hunter seems to have run off on his own. Okay. Alright. I think what I'm going to have to do is see if I can get some materials together real quick. Because there's nothing, there's not even cobblestone here. The only thing I can make right now. Hunter went off all half cock alone. That's a problem now. Waffles has literally all of our gear except for the stuff that Dogcat's wearing. You weren't trying to combat log, were you, Hunter? Because please don't do that. I mean, he logged after he died, so I suppose not so much. Oh, balls. Loss is just making fools out of all of us here. Yeah, just keep the doors closed. See if we can hit him from the outside. I have no gear. That said, I have nothing to lose, so I'll go and see what's going on. He's not in range. Now he's in range. Oh boy. What is going on, guys? Also, the skeletons seem to have gone insane. And he escaped. He ran off to the east. He's actually, okay, he's east of us on a tree. We don't, dude, you have no armor, and as far as I can tell, no weapons. There's literally nothing you can do about him right now. Best you can hope to do is track him and... Also, Wasp is showing up orange and not red. Okay, well, that was to be expected. We suck. We're so bad at this, it's not even funny. And the spawners do seem to work properly. Although, I'm not sure I saw any skeletons come by. So back to the business at hand, gathering some supplies, I suppose. We have nothing. We have literally no supplies right now. And somebody left the door open, and it might have been me. Hey, Brick, what's up, man? Is that wasps? Okay, I just got set on fire by a zombie. Hooray. And I think if I follow this baby Zig... No, I think he just lost track. Thank you, Dogcat. You're pretty awesome yourself. Well, I saw him run east, and now I got a baby zombie killing me, so everything's going great. That's no indication of where he is now, though. Why don't we get some supplies going and kit up and try to do an organized raid. I think we can probably keep the base defended if like one of us goes mining for some more iron. So I'm going to go get some wood, make some basic tools, and then I'll do a little bit of mining. And you guys just keep building out the defenses. And just keep your eyes open. If we can't prevent him from getting into the base, we can just cower in the inner sanctum. Sometimes cowering is the right strategy. Yeah, I'm gonna go mining too. So if Phoenix and Hunter can try to hold down the fort while we try to get some supplies going. Yeah, I just dug up a little bit of wood. I was just going to use a few of them for, you know, sticks and stones, because apparently those are capable of bone-breaking feats. And I need this for the purpose solely of wood, in case anybody needs it. Can I have those sticks back now? Thank you. I just need to get some stone so that I can make slightly less sucky tools. And hopefully we'll find some iron pretty fast and at least get some swords and armor going. There you go. And I fell into a puddle. I'm not quite sure why that puddle's there. Maybe it's just an infinite water source. Right. Just for the record, that's not normal. That's because my permissions include the use of the pickaxe as a log block lookup tool. Something you almost never use, so normally you don't really encounter that. TL's back too. Woffs is already just completely massacring us all by himself, so we're probably pretty doomed. I guess I'll do some branch mining. It's probably the best way to find something. Hopefully. See? Found a vein. We might not die just yet. If you're just tuning in, guys, this is played.1mc3.com, and today we are testing our adventure server. This is a pre-alpha test, so it's very early days. Kind of just validating the game mechanics. Making sure that things like war declarations work. And so far, so good. Alright, I'm going to, just every time I find any iron at all, I'm going to bring it up and put it in a chest for you guys. There's no real winner right now. There is an honor score for clans, which is kind of the individual score. I need to think about that, and I'd like to hear your ideas on whether war should be something that can be won or not so much. So I'm going to just, as I get it, I'm going to put iron in the furnace down here. I know that's not a lot, but it's better than nothing. And you know what? While I'm here, let me just make one more stone pick so I don't have to come back up again in 3 minutes. Yeah, I got some too. I'm putting it in the furnace as I dig it up, so you just do the same. Whenever you have any and you can safely return with it. Just go ahead and bring it up to the furnaces. Welcome back. I didn't even realize you'd left. Did I see something here? It's dark. I don't have any torches on me. I need to get a little coal too. Alright, that's the there's gold there. But that's not of a whole lot of use. I can't really fight anything right now. But there is some iron here. Crap. Well, I guess I'll have to go down for it. Ah, shoot. I'm not sure where that skeleton is. But hopefully, yeah, we're terrible at this. Jesus. Should we just surrender? So, Jesus, are they inside the base? Because if they're inside the base, we're pretty much boned. I can't even place chests down here. So one of the goals of this server mode is to prevent obfuscation as a gameplay mechanic. And what that means is that we don't want people hiding chests or stuff like that. Seriously? Okay, alright. I am... Oh, we have no food. Oh, this just gets better and better. Okay, there's some food in there. Close the door behind you, otherwise they're gonna walk right in on us. What I really want right now is just a couple of swords, right? Sword for you, sword for me. At least we have weapons. But we're out of basically everything. Alright, bring it on up. Bring it on up. They're not in range, so they've withdrawn, I suspect. That'll get my health restoring again, at least. Oh, you roofed over. Ah! Balls. Yeah, please, when you get here. The left front tower window. I didn't even notice that. My bad. I tried to fill up all of the holes, but I missed that one. Okay. So on the one hand, we're like in no position to fight them. We've lost all of our gear several times over. And they have not. In addition, they have our gear. But that doesn't mean we can't make their lives difficult. I'm gonna take some of this food and I'll put the rest in the chest. We don't have anything, man. I gave Phoenix some birch. Alright, let's sleep, make a daytime. I still haven't gotten a good look at their base. I kind of want to. Phoenix, here's an iron sword. Somebody just threw an iron sword at me. I already made myself one. We need to make sure we're not wasting these resources, guys. Because we don't have a whole lot. Wars are stressful. Yes, absolutely. Alright, I'm going to go scout. It's a test server we're running. Phoenix is just slapping trees. So I will return hopefully shortly. Probably shouldn't have even brought the sword with me. And for some reason I have 9 iron ore on me. I'm not going there with that. And a bunch of coal. I think maybe Dogcat gave me that. So there's stuff in the furnaces, guys. Oh, balls. No, we're having a rough time here, though. Getting killed an awful lot. Waff's just logged. TL is still on. I suspect he might be defending his base. I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna go see what I can see. Their base is that big, evil-looking island, if I'm not mistaken. And Waffs is back. All right. It's not the entire evil island, it's just some of the evil island. But I thought it was here. I think this is it right here. Yeah, I see some motion out there. I need dirt. Oh, that's the only thing I can place here. So I'm going to go see what I can see and then try to come back. They've got their act together here. Oh, and they got skelly spawners too. Alright, this is going to be difficult. I mean, even just getting in there is probably going to be difficult. This is Mining Fatigue 3, by the way. With the shovel, I could get through the dirt reasonably quickly, but with nothing, not so much. Just wait until it goes away. And I kind of just want to see if there's anything useful I can accomplish here. They're, I think, still in base. They might be out for a raid. My coordinates, look at the region info for their capital. That's where I am. I know this is kind of silly because they can see what I'm doing on stream. Just like that, I'm dead again. Alright, well, I didn't really accomplish much, but at least we have an idea of where they are now. So, what can we do, guys? Anybody have a plan? Close the door. Close the door. There's a shield. There's 2. And 1 iron. 4 iron. Well, it's a sword and a shield. It's better than nothing. So I think normally at this point in the game you probably wouldn't be fighting wars because, you know, nobody's really kitted out for it. A lot of this is just me trying to test the various mechanisms. We should light this place up a little bit, by the way. That would be a good idea. This should prevent him from getting in, right? I mean, the bottom line is they only have to break 1 block, and that's not undoable. But it'll make it a little more challenging, at least. TL's dead. That might be an opportunity right there. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll just make sure the doors are closed, we'll turtle up, we'll get some new supplies going, and then we'll take another stab at this. Actually, everybody else mine is probably not good advice. Yeah, we don't have anything, man. Just do the wooden pick, stone pick, and get on your way. Yeah, we... The thing is, they can break the blocks, but it'll take a little while, and if somebody comes in and starts actually trying to break blocks, we can sound the alarm. Oh, that's what we need. We need an alarm bell. There should be a head you can place, and when you click it, all of your clanmates get a notification saying, "Come here now." I'm full of good ideas. I don't know why I'm going that way. That's where they are. That's the exact direction I don't want to be going. All I want to do here is do a little perimeter walk around to make sure they're not crouching down at the back of the building. The heads, so the heads are from PvE. If you've played on PvE before, you'll recognize them. All of the heads from PvE are available here as drops from crates. Right now, the important heads, the ones that are relevant to the test, are available for sale at spawn for Q-Bucks. Alright, it's nighttime. I'm going to not sleep. If they want to sleep and make a day, they can, but right now it'll just benefit them. So, no need for us to help them. You know, one other thing that I'm looking forward to doing here is... Dude, we have nothing. This is how they towered up. So the mechanism where you can place dirt makes sense, right? Well, fair enough. I mean, you took a stab at it. Again, I'm just trying to keep my eyes open and hoping that we have a little bit of time to recombobulate ourselves here. Again, I think that as long as the doors are closed, it would take them a couple of minutes to get in by breaking blocks. We don't need more than one person on guard. Look at you, all kitted out. Cool. At least we got one person with kit, and we got some more iron going, so that's good. I'll do a quick round, make sure they're not trying to sap. Hunter has some kit too. Well, let's see what we got. I mean, if you die here, it's no big deal. So what should the range be on the detection on the sidebar? 20 is obviously not enough. No, 100 is no. I mean, first of all, that's computationally very expensive. But that's also like outside of where you'd even be able to see them. Stuff's too expensive. I'm telling you, man, cowering is a very important part of war. I mean, it's generally not called cowering, it's called a strategic retreat or something, but the bottom line is it's cowering. All right, I'll scout around for some food real quick. I think Dogcat is mining still, and hopefully Phoenix is going to get some mining done. So maybe we'll be able to kit up again soon, and then we should mount an attack. Not because we expect to win, but just because we can and should. It's the honorable thing to do. They might not come from this direction. I mean, they could just loop around us easily, but... Is that a cow? No, that's a tree trunk. I don't know how you can confuse that for a cow, Stootley. One thing that's becoming obvious is that it's very important to have a lot of extra supplies lying around. Yeah, that would be nice, but whether we're going to be able to pull that off quickly, I don't know. Okay, well, they're coming. I didn't lose anything, just a shield and a sword. I'm going to make sure the doors are locked. Hunter made it back, that's good. I never saw him, I was kind of trying to recon a little bit. Yes, please. I don't know. I might use an anvil as a weapon. Better than nothing. We have no iron left. No more swords or anything. Alright. Thank you. Did you manage to bring back some wood, Hunter? Everything we worked so hard for all of those 25 minutes. You know, I haven't seen any skeletons spawn yet. Maybe this isn't really a good setup for the skeletons. Okay, hold on. Where is Hunter? Just bring back every single piece of iron you possibly can. Sorry, Hunter. I'm standing still now. Thank you. Much obliged. Maybe maybe we should put some some levers or triggers or something on these doors so that they don't accidentally stay open. Of course they're here. At the very least I can do is make a sword, I guess. It's ludicrous. Frickin' wooden sword. Yeah, I see him on the list. Why are they showing yellow instead of red? Something not quite right with the war status calculations. Have to look into that. So the problem with this setup is that, you know, they can't get to us, but we can't get to them either. Yeah, just whatever you do, don't open the door. They're on the roof. No, they didn't. They're on the frickin' roof. So the skeletons and zombies are working, although they seem to be faithless. Do we have any food at all? I really kind of don't. I don't see them right now. We've kind of trapped ourselves in here. They're somewhere out there trying to break through, but I don't know where. You might as well just stay down there at this point. You're probably safer there. Yeah, this setup doesn't really work because I can't really do anything from here. I can't look over the walls or anything. So can't really tell where they are. And these zombies, they're not necessarily targeting the right person. They are spawning properly. They're just not targeting who they're supposed to be targeting. They're up on the roof. And there's a hole in the roof now. Okay. And my stupid guardian zombie just attacked me. Everything's going great. Yeah, oh jeez. The zombie protection system has failed us. It's like all over the place now. I mean, the zombies are all over the place now. Wait, they're down there? That was a wolf, not a dog. Ah, crap. Everything's going great. The Guardians are attacking us instead of the enemy, and they're not despawning properly. That's a problem. Get him. Yeah, let's do that. I'm not sure why these guys aren't targeting the right people. This is a little crazy. Also, there's too many of them. I'm going to have to work on the code for this a little bit. Okay. Well, nobody got inside, at least. Our door seems to have disappeared. Crap. So they just broke through the roof. That makes sense. He's in the mine. Well, that's another way to escape, isn't it? Alright, I'll see if I can pitch in here. Yeah, no gear, so... What's up, Hunter? I don't know if he could be anywhere by now. I'm going to head on back. Almighty Tay, thank you. Welcome to the stream. At this point, I'm pretty sure whatever keeps posting that is a bot, because I've been getting the exact same messages for a while now. And they never actually sub. They always say they subbed. Wouldn't cost them anything to sub, but they don't. They just say, hey, I sub, please sub back. And they expect you to not check. Well, that's... I suppose that's gear, right? Nice if I were regenerating a little bit. Not happening so much. Am I the only one running around killing TL? Did we lose him? Well, that didn't really help much. He's still green, and he's still inside our base. Well, the good news is I managed to get some gear. Bad news is I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do much with it. Is he still here? He's still green. It's a massacre. A massacre, I tells you. I'm at half a heart again. I need to take some damage somehow. Somebody lava me or something. Set me on fire. Here, you take this. I'm close to death anyway. Alright, I'm gonna go get myself killed just so I can get my health back. There we go. So we might, just as an aside, maybe we can like trap them or something. Crap. I don't know where that stuff came from. Somebody dropped something. And they left again. No, they're not. Woffs is just heading out. With all the zombies in the world behind him. The zombies behave as long as the enemy's nearby. I just need to make sure that the enemies don't get too far away. Maybe I'll despawn them. Well, the zombies have chased him off for the time being. I'm going to step away for just a moment, folks. I will be right back. Sorry about that. Call of nature. Nothing you can do about it. Yeah, well, there is that. Ow. I hurt myself again. The mobs, I need to work on the mobs. They work in theory, but they're kind of A, hard to control, and B, seems like that was too many mobs. I don't think there should be like 7 of them coming off a single spawner. Okay, I am coming here. I am here now. Fear my mighty wooden sword. I don't know if we can hit them into... Well, God, that would be nice, wouldn't it? But I don't know we'll be able to actually do that. I mean, if we can back them into a corner and wall around them... The roof's been repaired at least. So I have 0 gear again. I'm pretty sure Phoenix has 0 gear. Dogcat has managed to keep her gear this entire time. At the very least, you've got that going for you. We have, oh, 1 honor. We actually got a kill somewhere along the line. Alright, we're coming up on the end of the stream here. I'm going to hop on over to the general chat server to see what's going on. So, folks.
Hello.
Wafsteel, if you guys want to hop on to general chat.
Oh.
Hello. What's up?
What's up, guys? So, I'm still streaming right now, but, just wanted to get, like, your quick impressions. Nobody has any quick impressions. Waffles, your impressions.
Well, I love it.
Stem.
But I think the mining fatigue should be a step down a bit.
Well, the problem with that, and I actually did the math yesterday, is that with mining fatigue 2, for example, I can actually pull this up. I'll post it to Discord as a screenshot later, but let me pull it up real quick so I can tell you what the exact numbers are. Google Sheets. Actually, I could probably just share the sheet. So I'm going to give you a couple of examples here. If you're going after a soft item, which is a cobblestone wall, for example, with mining fatigue 3 and an efficiency 5 pick, it would take you 29 seconds to break.
What would that pick be? Like an iron pickaxe or a diamond pickaxe?
That is a diamond efficiency 5 pickaxe. Now, that same block would take you 50 seconds with a diamond efficiency 3 pickaxe, or 3 minutes with a regular iron pickaxe. Now, the hard items take 2.5 times as long. The problem is that mining fatigue 2 with a soft item like a cobblestone wall would only take 2 seconds to break.
Okay, so it's more time with efficient mining fatigue 3 than 2.
Mining fatigue 4, which is what you have when you're not at war with somebody or if you're in a private clan, takes about 3.5 times as long as mining fatigue 3, but mining fatigue 3 takes 12 times as long as mining fatigue 2. So if the defense level was mining fatigue 2, for example, and your opponents had diamond picks, which you can expect them to have, and it was a 5-block thick wall, you could break through it in 30 seconds.
Okay, so it wouldn't take that long to break it. Opposed to mining fatigue 2.
Yeah, literally mining fatigue 2 and 3, that's 3 times as long. I mean, mining fatigue 3 and 4 is 3 times as long, but the difference between 2 and 3 is 12 times. as long.
Could you customize how long it takes to break a certain block?
Wouldn't that be nice?
I think it's possible because there's raids on another server I do where there's like different tiers of doors, and like there's the lowest tier of door which takes 25 seconds and 5 minutes for the highest tier door.
In fairness, I would like that. I would like to have more control over that because I'd like to be able to tweak it. And right now, I don't really have much room to tweak. That said, I'm not sure that like a minute for a hard block is bad.
I mean, are people allowed to like triple layer, like almost like quadruple layer their thing?
Well, one thing I need to do is come up with a rule for that. And what I was thinking is that the rule would be no walls or roofs can be thicker than 4 blocks.
Okay, so the max you could have is like quadruple layered.
Right,
protection.
which during a war would take 8 minutes to get through if all of those blocks were hard blocks, which is under the circumstances like coal blocks or redstone blocks.
Now, wouldn't that be? Would that be fast to get through? Or would that be slow to get through?
I just told you. It's with mining fatigue 3, which is what you have when you're at war. It takes a little over a minute to break a hard block with an efficiency 5 diamond pickaxe.
Okay.
So what about the rest of you? What do you think, Hunter? Any thoughts? I'm not sure Hunter has a mic. I don't think I've ever heard Hunter speak.
I think the only problem I really have with the like we had like it took us 5 minutes to get out because Hunter was right there and he could just come back and keep hitting us so we can't get out. So I think maybe like when you get killed there's a certain cooldown before you respawn thing.
There could be like a purgatory where like you can't respawn for 30 seconds, or if you do, you end up in like I could literally build like the gates of hell, and you'd have to stand there for a little while. That would be
I
kind
was
of
thinking
fun.
like depending on how many times you get killed, that would change. But I feel like you could just kill someone over and over again, so they stand there forever. So I don't know if that would be a good idea.
You could, and another problem is obviously going to be like spawn griefing. If you actually manage to get to like people's bed chamber, and you can just kill them every time they respawn. I know I'm gonna have to do something about that.
Yeah.
All right, take it easy, Dogcat. Thanks for joining. That said, though, you know, the idea here is definitely that the rules favor the defender. So you have to either be smart or be persistent. But if you can break through basically any wall in 10 minutes, I don't know. That doesn't seem too bad to me.
Honestly, no, it doesn't.
Now there are some other issues, like you could theoretically use a. All right, thanks for joining again, Skyfox. I appreciate it. Thanks for your help. Dogcat Skyfox. Okay. But there are issues where you could, for example, use a milk bucket, and then it would go away until it gets restarted, which happens every 5 seconds. I could set that up so it's like every second. You get mining fatigue for a second. You'd still be able to get some kind of benefit from using milk buckets. That's going to be a balancing act.
Yeah, there's a lot of other elements that aren't used right now, like invis pots and stuff like that we don't have access to right now.
Like what?
Like good factors, invis pots.
Oh yeah, invisibility potions are definitely something that I want to be a valid factor in the game. In fact, if you're invisible, you won't show up on the sidebar.
Sidebar.
Yes. What do you think, Jake? Sorry, TL.
What?
Any thoughts?
I don't know. It's pretty good.
I think it shows a lot of promise as far as a way to actually wage wars go. It's going to need some tweaking, but I don't think there's anything that like immediately needs complete overhaul. Obviously, things like the mobs attacking the wrong people is kind of blah.
Something that you also got to take in consideration, back to the mining fatigue deal, is you're also having the other team. If you're at war, you're also having the other team attack you while you're trying to like break one block.
Under the assumption that they're online, but yes, absolutely, and that would mean that you'd have to maybe have one guy with invisibility and a diamond pickaxe breaking the blocks while everybody else distracts. I think that concept would give you a lot of ways to come up with cool ways to break into people's bases, but B, also require you to be smart. Frontal attack will never work. Now that said, I might do something with like TNT that's nerfed TNT that could still cause some block damage but not a lot, and maybe just make it very expensive. You know, I could replace the sand in TNT recipe with diamonds and cause it to use an explosion force 2, which is slightly less, well actually it's slightly more than a fireball. But that's something for like a later test phase. I'll probably introduce that very carefully and just see how it goes, because having like siege engines would be a lot of fun too. Actually, it might make more sense, instead of doing TNT, maybe just leave TNT disabled, but fire charges that you fire from a dispenser might cause block damage. Maybe just the block they hit. Because then, you know, you could sortie out and try to break the thing while they're shooting at you. And you couldn't place it inside the region. You'd have to get it outside the region. And you'd have to move it around a lot.
Well, how far away is the region? Like, would you be able to dispense a fire charge and do damage to their base if, like, from outside the region?
Yeah, it depends on how you build, and it depends on how far up you put the fire charge, I suppose. That's definitely worth considering, but, I mean, in theory, you know, a clan could take their clan region and set up regions all around it, and prevent people from doing that, and that would be a valid strategy too, I think.
Yeah. Now, is there going to be, like, multiple stages of kind of like, not alpha, but like alpha, beta, and so on?
Yeah, of course.
And
Nice kill.
Who got blown up? Oh, TL got his sorry ass blown up.
There's a creeper in the base. I don't know how.
Yeah,
Oh, there's like no lighting in our base.
the beast forever. By the way, Oz, what was that series called? Emerald City on NBC was actually pretty good. It'll probably be on Hulu soon. Well worth checking out. Overall, though, I think this is about what we're looking for. You know, it obviously needs tweaking, and there are some things that are just outright broken. But what do you think?
It's a good start for the alpha, and kind of like the base game of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. This is a pretty good start, and you know, people will evolve strategies. We'll see how those strategies end up going. I wouldn't be at all surprised if they end up somewhere I would have never expected. I mean, what you guys didn't do and could have done is dug into that mine and just come in through there, for example.
I mean, they still would have had to dig in the blocks.
Well, that depends on where the mine is. Bear in mind that region protections only go down to y equals 60. Anything under that is always unprotected. So, yeah, but again, you could put in mine doors, but an average base, an average, like, kingdom, clan, it's going to have food supplies that you can raid. It's going to have exterior buildings. There are also going to be quests that require you to produce stuff, so they're probably going to have farms. They might have grinders. Those are all things that could theoretically be raided. You'd have to defend all of them. One thing I want to do is have some kind of like tattletale block like a sentry block that sends a warning to everybody in the clan if a block in a region gets destroyed by somebody who's not part of the clan.
So that you know, like, hey, somebody's there.
So that you know somebody's there, exactly. And you can go check it out, but on the other hand, somebody could use that as a distraction. So I'm hoping that with, you know, clans of a reasonable size where you have a couple of players online at a time, is there going to be a way to find out who took things from chests? That's going to be tough. I don't have LWC on this thing. I'm not using any of the standard chest or region protection things.
Right?
Pardon?
LWC is that chest block, right?
I use 3 off-the-shelf plugins on the PvE servers and, well, all of the servers effectively for protections. LWC is the one that manages chest access. And then there's World Guard and Log Block. And the only one that's on here is Log Block, which is what allows moderators to roll back grief, because we're still not going to allow grief here. If you need to break into somebody's base to get something, that's great. But I do still want it to be a build server. So I want people to be able to build cool stuff without worrying about it getting completely destroyed. Really, TL? Really?
Are they raiding our base again?
They're like raiding our chat at this point. It's all good. Again, just a test. I'm not gonna rage, but man, TL is being a dick.
Thanks.
Let's make a song about it.
Let's make a song about TL being a dick. There you go.
Yells a dick.
Okay, when I said let's make a song about that, I should have said maybe it shouldn't be you making the song about that. See, we could have trapped him in there just now. He was in the freaking tower. All we had to do is put some dirt on the walls, and we'd have had him like as a hostage.
Hostage.
Jeez, Steel's just going on a killing spree.
Yeah, he's having a lot of fun with this right now.
I am.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna keep dying, I guess. I'm just not gonna respawn. That'll make it easier.
I will get to my destination. I will live.
Yeah, you just keep running. Just head west until you hit the ocean, then hop in a boat and keep going. That's probably your best bet.
Or just hit the spawn.
TL's mean. TL's being mean to us.
Ban him. Banish him.
Banish him. Yeah, I don't really generally go around banning people for goofing off during test runs of servers.
We'll do it as a joke for like 30 seconds. That would be...
Oh, I've done that so often with TL. He doesn't even notice anymore. Just assumes it was a hiccup in the internet connection. So that was any other feedback? Does anybody else have anything that they'd like to add?
Not really, except for the mining fatigue deal, but I could understand why it's like that.
I'm going to at some point look into whether there's any way of me to be more granular about that. What about you, Woffs? You have anything?
He's trying to let the zombies in.
I don't know what he's trying to do.
Not the zombies.
All right, guys. Thanks very much for the feedback. Any other thoughts, ideas, things that you think would be cool that I should look into?
I had an idea, but I forgot what it was. Crap.
Nice.
Maybe different tiers of glass.
Different tiers of glass.
What?
So you can see out them. It'll be hard for them to break in.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Glass is already hard to break through.
Well, actually, glass is not as hard as stone, I think, but iron bars are. So if you want to be able to look outside, there is an option. I mean, there's something you can do.
Do you guys even make it to our base?
Yeah, I scouted a little bit. I tried to get a feel for what was going on there, but I think it was you that killed me when I was kind of creeping around outside.
Yeah, you scared the crap out of me.
I didn't have anything on me. I had a wooden sword, I think. But I wanted to see if there was anything we could do, because we were obviously being completely outclassed.
Don't take forever to break with your hand with mining fatigue 3. Maybe I should have brought a pickaxe. When I have mining fatigue 3, I'm trying to mine a piece of stone with my fist.
Yeah, that might take you a little while. Like a very long little while.
Their base.
Exactly.
I'm not going back. I'm already halfway. I'm already I'm already somewhat into their base.
There's way too many zombies here from that one frickin' spawner. That's clearly a problem. These things need to be much more modest. And they need to not be
I might be here all night.
attacking everybody.
I might be here all
So
night.
that clearly needs fixing. I don't know what you're doing or why, but I don't care. Because I mean that way. What are you trying to do? No, wait, I don't care. Yeah, I know, Hunter. The zombies are attacking the wrong people. That's a problem. I'll look into that and get it fixed. It also shouldn't be spawning this many. It shouldn't be spawning more than a couple while the other ones are still alive. So I need to find a way to like link the mobs to the spawners, and then when it decides whether to spawn a new mob, it needs to be able to count the existing ones.
Thanks, Hunter.
Yeah, that needs to be.
And that's definitely something I can do. That's a minor issue. They do go away. They do despawn. They just...
Oh yeah, I found another glitch. It's well, when I kill people, it says +2 honor, but it only gives me 1 honor.
Okay, yeah, I changed it from 1 to 2, so I might have missed a line somewhere. That'll be an easy fix. What about like war scoring? Is there like a way to win a war, or is a war just a thing that you do for its own sake?
I was thinking maybe like once one team has like a certain amount of kills on the other team, like on the other clan.
Yeah, maybe there's like a target goal or something. What were you gonna say, Wafts?
How about I have to get into the other team's base and have to get a certain item that's locked up?
Or there could be like one small block that you have to break, and once you break that block, you win.
Or something.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. That might work. You're at Spoon. Hunter respawned at Spoon. Actually, he respawned at Spoon. Spoon! I love the tick.
Okay, I made a bad decision.
You made a bad decision.
Yeah,
So that coming.
I dug down 2 blocks into Bruffix Club base. Realized bad idea to mine stone with your hand. I have to go back up and go get a pick.
And now you can't. GG. Well done.
Yeah, it's just stuck in a hole.
So you want me to teleport you over here? It's a chaos here. It's a complete massacre.
No, I'm fine. I'm already here. I'm not giving up. I'm getting our stuff back.
Roger that. Hey, I'll be back in just a sec.
Too bad your stuff's not in there.
I'll destroy your base then. I'll fill it up with dirt.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, by the way, we didn't keep your stuff. We burnt it all.
Yeah, we burnt it all.
Burn it all.
Nope.
We took the best stuff and burned the rest.
I'll find a way to take it. Find a way to mess up your base.
So I do kind of like the idea of having a specific victory condition for a war. I'll think about that. I'm not sure if like breaking a block would be a good idea, because if you're only protecting one block, it would be really easy to make it almost impossible to get to.
Like I think that clan block that that you buy and it gets consumed when you place it. I think that should be-
No, I've gone too far.
Jesus. Well, you tried. Also, sorry, what were you saying about the clan block?
it shouldn't like disappear when you place it, and it should just be there so you protect it. And if the clan breaks it, the clan or like war's over, and I don't know, something happens to your clan.
So should there be like negative consequences to losing a war beyond losing a war and potentially having people raid your chest and stuff?
Yeah.
Like what?
I mean, they can't raid it if they're locked, right?
No, you could break them.
You can still break them.
Oh, you
Yeah.
you still break.
Okay, there's so the way it's set up now is that you cannot break chests or heads, period, unless they're in a region unless they're in a region of somebody you're at war with. But the beds are broken too. So now I'm at spawn.
Yep.
You really enjoy messing with me during the post game, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
I took like 10 minutes breaking all the beds, but it's worth it.
I guess. Sorry, I kind of lost my train of thought there due to my untimely death. What were we talking about? Oh, the clan blocks. Making them appear. Well, everybody. Well, maybe. Oh, there's an interesting idea. What if the distance at which you're detectable depends on your honor? If you have high honor, nobody will see you in the sidebar unless you're 20 blocks away. If your honor is low, they can see you 60 blocks away.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I like that. That is excellent. Let me write that down, otherwise I'm going to forget it.
Always white stuff.
View distance depends on honor. I'm not sure. I mean, I kind of feel like winning a war is its own reward because if you declare war on somebody, you want something. B, if you defeat them, I mean, the way they know they've been defeated is by them losing the stuff from their chest that you just broke, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not sure that. I mean, there could be like a war score.
Well, that's a good idea.
Like, just keep track of all of the honor gained by both clans during a war, and whoever gains the most honor is the winner of the war, just for the records.
There should be like more variables on getting honor than like if you break a chest or break a bed or any special blocks, like there's guards or anything you should get honor from them, not just killing them.
Yeah, maybe that's something for like the refinement phase of the server, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll like not have any specific war goals, but we'll have a score at the end, and maybe keep track of it. Maybe that shouldn't be too hard to do. Just have a log so that you can see, hey, last month we beat this clan, we won by 4 honor points, and we're going to try it again and try to do better. You can maybe have a running total.
Something that I suggest is like, so we have that clan block kind of deal. Like if you break it, you win the kind of war that's going on, and because there could be a chance where both clans never get around to breaking, take a long time to break it. Should there also be like a time limit, like maybe an hour or 2 hours, just so that you're not going after it?
Well, the way it works right now is you declare a war. The war starts at 6 Pacific because that's when I stream, frankly. But the idea is that all wars begin at the same time. So that does make the server kind of time zone bound, but you know, you could always have multiple servers for multiple time zones. And they last a specific amount of time. The war lasts 6 hours, and then it's automatically over. Now, the next question, actually, is should there be a cost to declaring war?
Like what do you mean by like that?
I mean, should there be a cost to declaring war? Should you have to pay Q-Bucks or something like that in order to be able to declare a war?
Okay. I wasn't sure if you were saying like you put like 5 Q-Bucks in, and if you win, you get those 5 Q-Bucks back. But if you don't,
I'm not even thinking that far down the road. I'm just thinking about whether it makes sense to have a cost associated with it at all. What do you guys think? What do you think, Wafts, Teal?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea, but I'm kind of salty because I spent 5 minutes trying to break this chest, and it says I can't break chests in a protected region.
Okay, all right, I can fix that. This is why we're testing.
Even more.
Yeah.
The war is still on, right? Can you double check that?
yeah, it should be if it's 6 hours.
Right?
It's still on.
Okay, so that's something that needs to be fixed. I don't know. I think having a cost associated with it makes sense.
Yeah, so everyone was like, you lose something, they lose something.
I don't know how they would lose something as a result of that. What do you mean?
You would be raiding the chest, taking stuff.
It's just
Yeah, well, if you
that
lose,
makes
yes.
sense. You're putting money and you're putting like resources that you have into starting a war instead of saying, "Hey, I want to declare war on you, and I know that I'm gonna win, so I'm just going to do this with no kind of negative side against me. Like I'm not gonna lose anything."
So some scenarios that I can envision would be like a very powerful clan declares war on all of the weak clans every day. You don't think there should be a cost? Should there be a limit? Should you only be able to declare
there
a
should be a
war?
cooldown on wars, like
There should be a cooldown.
maybe like 2 days or something after you can't get declared war, or you can't declare war. Did one. Don't. I swear to God, TL.
Maybe if you declare a war, then you lose honor, so there's a risk, not a cost. Well, that is a cost, right? If you lose honor, that's in a very literal sense a cost. I mean, not that honor currently means anything, but I mean, you have to have a scoring system, so.
Yeah.
One war at a time. Because we also want to keep things active. We want to keep things interesting.
Yeah, instead of like limiting one, maybe like 1 war a week. That wouldn't.
No, that would just be sad, you know? Because then you're kind of saying you can only have this much fun.
Yeah.
This much fun and no more.
Okay.
What if there were a cost on declaring war, but only if the clan you're declaring war on is much weaker than you? What if the cost depended on the balance? So declaring a war on a clan more powerful than you is free. Declaring a war on a clan weaker than you gets more expensive, depending on how much weaker they are.
But how would like the game register how weak the other clan is? That's the thing.
I could. Sorry, Ruben. Go ahead.
A certain amount on.
Honor would be good because that's basically our score system. You could say you can declare war on a clan with honor higher than you at no cost, but if you declare war on a clan with lower honor than you, there's a cost. You could look at the number of active members. I mean, you can't come up with a hard way to score the value of a clan. There's no metric, but there are approximations you could use. I kind of like the idea of saying You have to put bets before each war. Huh. That's interesting. Well, okay, so a few potential issues would be that multiple clans could gang up on a single clan, and that single clan would constantly have to like put up the ante. That could be a problem.
Yeah, that would be really
Well,
problem.
maybe make it where like only like you can only have two clans like two clans can only face each other like only one clan can be facing another clan at a time. Like you can't have multiple clans ganging up on one clan.
No, I don't. I
Maybe
don't.
like
I don't think I want that. I actually I do want to eventually, and I haven't really talked about this before, but I want to have an alliance system where clans can ally with each other. Um, so that would not really work in that context. Um, but I think the idea maybe. Oh, what if you just lose honor if you declare war against a clan weaker than you?
oh yeah.
I mean, that's simple. It's straightforward. It makes narrative sense.
Well, yeah, it balances out if you can just kill them easily.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean, the thing you'd have to work out then, and we'll have to work out eventually, is what's honor for? What's clan honor good for?
Yeah,
Yeah, that should be a point to honor, not just like being able to go to spawn or not.
Yeah.
The problem I see with that is somebody could like say that Lost Soul Graphics Club has 20 armor honor and Crazy Animals only has like 5.
Right.
If they constantly do wars against us, then their honor is going to keep getting lower and lower and lower. And once they're lower than us, but they would still be the same power, they wouldn't lose any honor.
Right. That's a problem. That is definitely an issue. Hold on just a second. I need to step away, but I will be right back.
Okay. Kill me, zombie. Kill me.
I might be going back to the beer fairy.
Yes, slain by a burning zombie.
Yeah, I swear to God.
I didn't even mean to do that, I swear.
I don't think you interrupted it. I'll stay against that.
That's good.
Yeah.
What happened?
I can't see how long it takes for heads to break. The break texture's weird.
I've been mining for this 7 years and still hasn't broke.
Oh, I tried breaking through his space. He'll stop that on God.
So, yeah, the honor system, the clan. I mean, the individual honor system is pretty obvious. If you're a dick, you can't go into the safe zones. You can't grief the noobs. That's all fairly straightforward, and I think that'll work well. The clan honor system. I don't know. You could say, for example, that individual honor is a combination of your clan honor and your personal honor. So if you have personal honor and you're not in a clan, and you join a clan full of dicks, suddenly you can't go into safe zones anymore.
Like the whole clan camp?
Well, God, if your clan honor is minus 20 and your personal honor is plus 40, you're good.
Okay.
An average between everybody's honor. Well, yeah, but then there's nothing to win with wars, right?
Man, there's a lot of things that we need to like.
This is complicated. I'm trying to get something that's balanced and sustainable. I don't want this to be like a 1-month server. I want it to be something where people can literally build kingdoms.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
I think it's an exciting idea if I can make it work. But so clan honor should stand for something. There should be either benefits or drawbacks. And I don't want to really involve clan honor in the questing system, so I don't want to say that you can't get good quests if you're in a clan with sucky honor. So I'm not sure. I don't know. Any ideas anybody has, I'd love to hear them.
I'm trying to think of what clan honor would stand for.
What would the benefit of having clan honor, high clan honor, be? Or what would the drawback of having low clan honor be?
Do you have any idea?
DL, Woffs, Hunter, anybody? Bueller?
I don't know.
Bueller?
Like, I'm trying to think of things that honor should look for. Like, yeah, I get it. You can't go into spawn, but I think there should be more depth to honor. You just can't think of how.
I agree. There should be something. You get a beacon effect while at war if you have high honor. Yeah, that there's a risk that there could be a self-reinforcing loop with that. You have high honor, so you get an advantage at war, so you get even higher honor.
Yeah, because if you have high honor and you have like a, I don't know, a beacon effect or a strength effect, that would just make it 10 times easier for you to win like wars and honor, and then it would just keep on going and making it where it's pretty much
That's
really never
almost literally what I just said.
I know. I'm just rephrasing it from
No, it's all good. Maybe there are just things you can't buy or can't have in your clan if you don't have high enough honor. Maybe there's just a minimum. Maybe if your honor is under 0, you can't place new mob spawners or portals or something. Maybe if your clan honor's too low, you don't get the chest protection. Well, that's harsh. I mean, that's real harsh. But yeah, something like that. What up, Phoenix?
So I think heads are like indestructible.
Right now, obviously it doesn't work because you couldn't break that chest, but right now the idea is that heads and chests are protected separately. So even if you can break stuff, you still can't break heads or heads or chests.
Kill, you need some XP.
All right, hey, folks, if you're still watching on YouTube, I'm going to end the stream here. I know that was an awful lot of post-mortem, if you will, and it probably wasn't hugely interesting if you're not involved with what we're doing here, but we will be back tomorrow, and we'll be spending more time on the adventure servers soon. So thanks for tuning in. Everybody wave at the camera. Hi, camera. With mining fatigue, wave very slowly at the camera. Slowly. All right, folks. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Back tomorrow. Take it easy. See you next time.